Shalom. First and foremost, call halal, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the sincere believers, the hopefully elect of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, putting your lives on the line to proclaim this gospel, laboring in all righteousness and sincerity. So back once more with another lesson through the Spirit, just going into a few articles I have from the People's Voice.tv. And it really shows you what we're going to go to today, the desperation of Esau Edom. This man know that he on his last legs. He know that he on his way out of here. His kingdom is done. His rulership is at an end. And that there's about to be a transfer of rulership from one people to another. So as the old saying go, desperate times call for desperate measures. And you about to see this man come down with very heavy-handed, unrighteous decrees in which he's gonna force people to choose a side. Pretty much, it's pretty much either it ain't gonna be no gray area. It's either you gonna be with the devil or you against him. See, and those that are of the hopeful elect, those that are of the elect mindset, going with this devil is not even an option, because when he moves to do what he's doing, especially when he comes for the men of the Lord, that's when the Lord is going to raise up a standard against this man, and he's going to be overthrown. So what Esau Edom is about to do, it's not going to be running for a very long time at all. As a matter of fact, it's only going to be for a brief moment. Then sudden destruction is going to come upon this man, and his kingdom is going to be taken from him. So the first one here, by the way, just bear with me because I'm still stuffed up. It's really annoying me, but hopefully this lesson is still edifying through the Spirit. FCC commissioner blows whistle. Biden plans to mandate Bill Gates digital ID for participation in society. So once again, we're seeing that this all goes into the mark. All right, this man about to push this thing heavy. So we seen this in the past during the CV-19 pandemic, when he told you if you don't get the taco sauce, if you don't get the Capri Sun, you can't go into certain stores, you can't go to concerts, you can't fly on a plane, you can't keep your job, right? This is what this man said. So back then it was, if you didn't get the Capri Sun, you couldn't be a part of society, pretty much. Now it's going to be a new thing, all right? Because I just brought it out yesterday. Now they talking about, well, it's not now, they've been talking about it, but they pretty much saying that the threat for a blackout to come to America is very, very high. That it's highly possible that this winter could in fact be that dark winter Joe Biden was talking about a few years ago. So if it do happen, which we know what's going to come from that, a lot more draconian laws are going to be put in place. The internet going to be shut down. The famine of the word pertaining to Amos 8 and 11 is going to come into effect, because once the internet comes back up, once these banks reopen and people start to people pretty much going to give all of their rights over unto the beast. There is going to be no private ownership, like Klaus Schwab said. You shall own nothing and you shall be happy. So private ownership is going to be a thing of the past. Okay, you're not going to have a private bank account. They're going to give you universal basic income, or UBI. Okay, and if you speak ill, okay, if you say anything against the system, you're not going to have no social credit to do anything. So this is the system, this is the world in which the elites will have complete control that they want to bring about. This is why the word mandate is being thrown around so loosely now, okay? Because this is ultimately where they want to go. So getting into the article, while the mainstream media has been distracting everyone with the Swift Kelsey romance and lurid details about Matthew Perry, the Biden administration has quietly made a move on behalf of the globalist elite to seize control of the internet. And one thing about it, these elites, they, like I said, they about to shut down the internet because, brothers such as myself, brothers of Great Millstone, really, it don't matter, any Israelite group, okay, any Israelite group that's speaking the truth and bringing it out, thus saith the Lord, we about to be silenced, all right? A lot of us about to be thrown in prison. Even some of us, as the scriptures say, will be put to death. You see, so we are in, perilous times. But they looking to shut down the internet. Now, why are they looking to shut down the internet? They gonna do it because it's too much truth being, put out into into the world through the means of the internet. It's too much. Now, you have a lot of folly and nonsense on the internet as well, but there's also a lot of truth coming out at the same time. And what they want to do is they want to censor anyone that speaks the truth, that speaks against the narrative that they giving you. Multiple brothers, including myself, have received emails that, your YouTube access is about to be restricted. You're not going to be able to do X, Y, Z. And ultimately, we know that, we're not going to be speaking no more, okay? First, it's going to be YouTube, then whatever platforms that are open. It ain't going to stay like that for long because everybody has a price, okay? Whether it's Rumble or it's Odyssey or it's, any other platform that right now, as of this moment, allows you to speak freely without censorship, that's quickly gonna come to an end because these devils, they're already heavily censoring the internet, but it's gonna get to another level to where no one is gonna be able to speak out. If you're not speaking positively pertaining to the elites, you're not gonna be able to speak at all. You're gonna be silenced. Reading on, it says, regulate it in the name of equity. Which, what does equity mean? Equity means equality. So that really should mean that everyone should have a voice. Everyone should be able to speak their mind. But equity to them is silencing you, anyone who speaks against them, and only allowing those who speak in their favor to have a platform and to have a voice. Okay, and force everyone to use Bill Gates's digital ID. That's right. The fate of the internet as we know it is under attack by the global elite, who are desperate to control every aspect of our lives. And it's set to come to a vote at the Federal Communications Commission on November 15th. You see that? Which, if I'm not mistaken, that is today. Is today not the 15th? Let me check real quick. Yeah, indeed, today is the 15th. So they about to come down with a decision today. All right. So, hey, like we've been telling you, man, get this knowledge and understanding while you can, because it's going to come a time. Matter of fact, let me just get it. Okay. Amos 8, chapter 8 and 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua. You see that? So, we're basically already here because they about to make a decision on this today, and you already know what they about to do. So once they agree to put this thing through, then the measures are gonna come, and that's probably why I've already received several emails, but I got another one today talking about we're gonna restrict your access. You're gonna be limited on your uploads. The length of your uploads and posts and things of that nature. Right? Look. They already putting these things in place. See, so the words of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua, are faithful and true, man. All what is written in the words, in the testimony of the law and the prophets, all these things is going to happen. And it's happening right now. Verse 12, and they shall wander from sea to sea. Now, who's going to wander from sea to sea? The people, okay? Those that heard the words of the prophets, did not take heed, continued on in their wickedness. See, and once hell comes on the earth, then they're going to be looking for answers. Then they're going to be looking for the prophets to give them a breakdown on what they should do or what name that they should call on. But what? And from the north even to the east, they shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord and shall not find it. In that day shall the fair virgins and young men faint for thirst. Thirsting for what? The words of the Lord, man. Okay, which who has the true understanding. It's not your Christian pastor. It's not Joe Rogan. You know what I'm saying? It's not any of these TV personalities, any of these televangelists. You know what I'm saying? Talking about, horoscope signs and, you know what I'm saying? We need to build businesses in, the black community. We need to separate. Look, man, ain't none of these people gonna be able to have the answers as to what you should do in a time of trouble. They're gonna be looking for answers they damn self. So the true men of the Lord, all right, those who profess the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua and teach the correct doctrine of the scriptures as it is written, all right, we gonna be the only ones that's really gonna have, comfort in that day, because we gonna understand what's going on. And hey, we're gonna be calling on the names of Yahweh while Yahweh Shai. Okay, and hey, we're gonna be safe. We're gonna be good, even if we are in prison, or even if some of us do get put to death. Listen, we already won, man. Okay, we already won. All we gotta do is just play out our part in the story, because everything is already predestined. You know what I'm saying? Everything already predestined. So Esau gonna be destroyed. All right, the Israelites gonna get the kingdom of heaven, and everything about to go down. You see, all hell about to break loose in the earth, man. And this famine of the word gonna come too. You see, that's gonna come to pass. Getting back to the article, it says, so last month, President Biden gave the FCC its marching orders. The president called on the FCC to implement a one-page section of the 2021 Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act by adopting new rules of breathtaking scope, all in the name of digital equity. For the first time ever, those rules would give the federal government a roving mandate to micromanage nearly every aspect of how the internet functions. And see, this is the ultimate goal. Okay, this is what Bill Gates is doing. Okay, this is what Elon Musk is trying to do. Okay, this is what the global elites, this has always been the agenda. All right, you got videos going way back to the 80s and the 90s. Okay, some rare videos even before that, to where these insiders, these whistleblowers came out and said the ultimate goal is to be under the skin. Okay, biometrics, merging man with machine. Klaus Schwab came out and proclaimed this himself. So it's not just something that we making up. No, these are facts, man. Okay, these people are on video saying these things openly without a care in the world, because they know it ain't shit that you can do about it. You know what I'm saying? Either you gonna be without, or you gonna be with them. It ain't gonna be no gray area, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the town that we in. Yeah, so a roving mandate to micromanage from how ISPs allocate capital and where they build, to the services that consumers can purchase, from the profits that ISPs can realize and how they market and advertise services, to the discount and promotions that consumers can receive. Talk about central planning. And again, okay, once this blackout happened, all the banks gonna be shut down. Nobody gonna have access to their money. You know what I'm saying? The internet gonna be shut down, and pretty much people nowadays connect through the internet 100%. So once that's shut down, everybody gonna be bugged out. These people in America is so bugged out of their minds to the point where they can't go a week without being on social media. So what, you know what I'm saying? So what's gonna happen when they ain't got, when they don't have, other people paying attention to them and liking they photos or whatever, man? People gonna go mad. Social media, believe it or not, is the only thing keeping a lot of people sane right now. So without that, people gonna lose they damn mind. Okay, all hell is gonna break loose, man. This is what we telling you through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. So these mandates, these sweeping unrighteous decrees are about to come down heavy-handed, man. They about to mandate. And once you see that word mandate be thrown around, that's how you know that Esau is on some shit. Okay? He about to let you have it for real. And hey, once these things do come down the pipeline, you gonna know that a prophet has been among you. Okay, you gonna know who the true men of the Lord are. Salakia. So let me get this. Proverbs 4:16. Okay, because this goes into the secret counsel of the wicked. You know, these devils sit up all night in think tanks, and they do what? They devise iniquity. They think of new ways to oppress people. They think of new ways that they can subtly bring about their agendas. Okay, and new ways of how they can get people to be on board with their agendas with the least amount of resistance possible. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall. For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. So pertaining to the wicked, which is Esau, Edom, these top elite bankers, right? Wicked, their bread and their drink is wickedness and violence. See, it says, "For they sleep not, except they have done mischief." So, again, Esau, Edom, all right, he is the wicked. The sole purpose of why he was created was to be the vessel of wrath fitted for destruction. See? And that's why they can't sleep unless they do mischief. That's why they can't sleep unless they do some evil, because that's their whole purpose. You see, because he's the wicked, he's the devil. Why you think since they've had put all these measures in place, they haven't stopped? Did they for one second think, hey, you know what? Maybe we shouldn't do this because this is going to destroy people. See, this is going to bring people to a place of damnation, pretty much. No, they don't think like that, because ultimately we understand that they're operating off the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, and they were created by the Lord to be evil and diabolical, to be straight up satanic and wicked. All right. So all what they're doing is in the will of the Heavenly Father, and at the end of this all, they all going to be destroyed. But they must push a wicked vibration. They must push this NWO in the planet Earth before the judgment comes. Okay. So yeah, man, their bread and their drink is wickedness and violence. Okay, that's these devils. That's Esau, Edom. You see that? 2 Thessalonians 2:3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. And who is the man of sin? Who is the son of perdition? Perdition goes into destruction. Well, that's Esau, Edom. We just read in Proverbs 4:16. Okay, for they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. Okay, so this man, okay, if you eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence, then you're the man of sin. Okay, you're the son of perdition, because that's all that you do. That's all that you do, and that's all you were created to do. You see that? Verse 4, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called Yahweh, or that is worshipped, so that he as Yahweh sitteth in the temple of Yahweh, showing himself that he is Yahweh. And the white, Esau, the so-called white man, he has a God complex. Okay, this man really think that he's God. This is why he's telling you that I'm going to put a chip in I'm going to crack open your skull and put a chip in there, and I'm going to give you one in your right hand. And if you don't get it, you're not going to be able to buy and sell. I'm going to know what you're thinking at all times. I'm going to be able to control you 100%. If you don't agree with what I'm doing, then I can cut you off from society. If you don't speak positively about me, I'm going to destroy you. See, this is how this man opposed and exalt himself above all that is called the Most High. Really, what does that go into? That goes into being the adversary of the Most High, which that's the spirit of Satan. Okay, so the so-called white man, he comes in the spirit of Satan. You see? Showing himself that he is God. Okay, what wasn't it Esau, wasn't it the so-called white man that gave us white Jesus, right? They gave us white angels and white God painted over all of the original images in the Bible and made them Edomites. Okay, made them leprous devils. Is that not what he has done? Is the so-called white man not guilty of that? Yeah, showing himself that he is God. So we know who the man of sin is. We know who the devil is. All right, and he has been exposed in his time. All right, moving on to the next article. Another one. Okay, more unrighteous draconian decrees, and this time it's coming out of France. Macron orders police to arrest French citizens who criticize Israel. Now, supposedly we live in a world where there's free speech. Well, you can see that there is no free speech. Okay, either you say what they want you to say or you can't speak at all. French President Emmanuel Macron has ordered police in France to begin arresting citizens who are critical of the Israeli regime. Now, mind you, Netanyahu basically came out and declared an open genocide against the Palestinians. But if you come out and say you don't believe that that's right, then they have the right, according to law, to silence you. You see, they have the right, according to law, to throw you in jail. They have the right, according to their law, to put you to death if you speak against what they're doing. You see, so all these devils, man, look, the Most High is going to deal with Esau, man. Okay, the Most High is going to destroy this devil because they don't know righteousness, man. They don't know no other way. And this is why the Lord, as it is written, for Jacob have I loved and Esau have I hated. Okay, this is why the Lord hate this man, because the spirit which is lifted up in him is not upright. And he can't get right. Okay, a leopard cannot change his spots. Neither can Esau become righteous. There's no such thing. That's a foreign concept, man. That's impossible because he was created to be the wicked. 16 senators submitted a bill last week aiming to penalize anti-Zionism or anti-Sem in France. Article 25 of the bill specified that those who contest the existence of the state of Israel by one of the means set out in Article 23. Hold on, let me stop right here, because is it really Emmanuel Macron that drew up this law, or is it those in power that are above him? Because we know who funds these Western governments, man, and it's Amalek. Okay, it's Esau, mainly the tribe of Amalek, which are the JOOs. Okay, they are the ones that are instructing these people, which shows you again that they're bought and paid for. They not working in the interest of the people. And this is why in all these various nations, you having the low-level citizens of these European nations and of America that are rising up against their politicians, against their leaders. And that's why it also says in 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, they shall not regard their kings nor princes, because they're going to see, well, hold on, wait a minute. Who the hell told you to put these laws in place? We don't want this. You know, that's why the slogan "fuck Joe Biden" is a thing. Okay, this is why right now people are saying "F Macron." Okay, this is why you have nobody trusts the government no more. Okay, nobody is watching mainstream media. Nobody takes it seriously, because it's all a narrative that's put in front of you from the world banking elites, which are the synagogue of Satan. Those that call themselves JOOs and are not. You see, they control and are in bed with these politicians. Pretty much Macron, he's a puppet leader. Okay, he's not working in the interest of the French people. He's working in the interest of his JOO handlers. You see, so this is what you need to understand. Where was I at? Yeah, in Article 23, shall be punished by 1 year's imprisonment. See, shall be punished by 1 year's imprisonment and a fine of 45,000 euros. So if you speak against what's going on in the land of Israel, if you don't approve of what they doing, you're gonna be, the devil gonna throw your ass in prison. And matter of fact, let me get that. Shall cast some of you. Okay. Hey man, We can't make this up. This is what the scriptures say. Revelation 2:10, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. So who is the devil? Okay, last time I checked, I don't see a red man in tight red spandex with a neatly shaved goatee and a damn pitchfork going around throwing people in jail. What? See? What do it say in this article, man? It says, if you offend against Article 25 and Article 23, you shall be punished by 1 year's imprisonment and a fine of 45,000 euros. You see that? So once again, we know who the devil is, man. Okay. We seen it in real time. Quote, insult committed against the state of Israel by any of the means set out in Article 23 shall be punishable by 2 years. Damn. So they doubling down. They said, if you offend Article 23 or if you insult Article 23, you shall be punished by 2 years imprisonment and a fine of 75,000 euros. Hey, man, once again, we can't make this up. This is what the devil do. This is how the devil get down. Those who by the same means have directly provoked hatred or violence. Who is provoking hatred or violence against the state of Israel? Tell me. It's actually the opposite. It's the state of Israel that's provoking hatred and violence against everybody else. It's the Edomites that have provoked hatred and violence all across the earth since they've been in power. But we can't talk about that, though, right? If we talk about that, we're going to get thrown in jail. But, hey, it is what it is, man. You see? The devil going to do what he got to do. But, hey, we understand that the Most High is for us and that, you know, the devil can't lay no blame to the Lord's men. You see? We're going to speak the truth until Esau red ass come and get us, man. Or until he shut down the internet. That's all. And those who by the same means have directly provoked hatred or violence against the state of Israel shall be punished by 5 years imprisonment and a fine of 100,000 euros. It's crazy, man. But hey, once again, this man is desperate. Okay. This man, he got to come down with great wrath because his time is short and he know it. 5 years in jail just for speaking against the small hats. You see that? And see, Jake, you know, our people really don't understand the magnitude of the times that we in. And see, a lot of our people, they gonna fold like a damn lawn chair when you know Esau starts stepping on their neck. You see? A lot of Israelites is gonna fold too. You see? Because really they, you know, a lot of guys that's in this thing really ain't spiritual, really ain't built for what's coming, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of Israelites talk a good game, but we gonna see who gonna be left standing when the dust settles and the smoke clears. You know, Lord willing, you know, I and you know other likewise brothers, you know, we make it through, and you know we maintain the faith through all the hell that's coming upon the earth, man. But hey, this is the hour of temptation. This is the trial that we're going to have to go through to test and prove our faith to the Lord. Okay. We're going to have to deal with the devil. Okay. We you know, still going to have to deal with scoffers and, you know, scorners, you know, still going to have to deal with, you know, all type of madness going on around us, man. Okay, that's why the scriptures say he that endure to the end, the same shall be saved. So we got to endure to the end, you know. Whether our end be death or getting delivered up in the chariots, hey, we got to endure. You know, it ain't going to be easy, but this is part of going through that fire and being, you know, made white. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So let me get this last article here that we can close out. This is another wild one. Okay. Canada legalizes for-profit euthanasia for parents who regret having a baby. Okay, and this again, this really shows you how wicked, okay, that the people of this earth are, especially these women. You know what I'm saying? Because if you's a woman and you ain't on no type of birth control and you ain't making the guy wear a condom, you know what I'm saying? Why is you out here aborting babies and paying for euthanasia, man? Sit your fast ass down and stop getting popped, okay, if you don't want to get pregnant. It's simple as that. But nah, they don't want to do that. They just want to be out here because, everything is free now. Women are free to get abroad and just be whores and just, jump on every ride that comes their way. Then when a child comes, it's like, no, I don't want it. And they'll actually pay to have it euthanized now. We don't really got to get into it, but these are signs of the times, man. Okay, this right here is one of many things that should show you that we're at the latter end, the very last seconds of the last days when you seeing things like this. Something like this 20 years ago would have been unheard of. 30, 40, 50 years ago would have been unheard of, man. Now, this is normal. Okay, now this is the thing to do. You see? Let's get some scriptures. Proverbs 22:3. A prudent man foresee the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. So a prudent man, a man that looks well to his going, a man that looks well to the future, he considers things that will happen from certain events. And he does what? He hides himself. You see? Now, how do you hide yourself? You seek the Lord. You seek Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. You ask the Lord for guidance in this time because the world is mad. Like, the world is a crazy place. Look at all of what's going on. Esau coming down with great wrath. The people, they about to come down with great wrath. Okay? We're living in perilous times, as it says in 2 Timothy. Danger around every corner. You can't trust nobody, You go to the store now, like, you gotta be, looking over your shoulder. Because you just never know. You see, I'm not saying that, the men of the Lord have that attitude, but although the scriptures do tell us to be circumspect. So, yeah, of course, we always watching. But, we're not in a state of fear like these people out here, man. Like, these people are on edge every single day. You see? Because, hey, they just don't know, man. You might be in the store one day and, some bugged out demon just drives his car straight into the store and then, takes out multiple people. You can't have that off the table at these times, man. Like, anything is liable to happen at any moment. You got all kind of false flag attacks going off. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of false flags, there was an article I seen that was talking about, matter of fact, okay, no, so I actually didn't get it. But there was an article, I might bring that out, that was going into that the Hamas Israel conflict was a false flag, which we already know that, man. We already know who Hamas was set up by, the CIA, so they could have a reason or justification to go into Palestine and get busy, pretty much take that land over by force and genocide. So we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. We see and know well what's going on. But the thing is, we're not going to be able to speak these things for much longer because this devil, as it says here, Revelation 12:12, therefore rejoice ye heavens and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. So we're not going to be able to speak these things for much longer of a time because the devil, he about to come with great wrath. He about to silence all who speak against his authority. And he has the power to do it right now because the Most High allows him to have that power for this short amount of time. For the purpose of Jacob's trouble, for the purpose of the hour of temptation, the devil, has this power, to basically make the earth and the inhabitants thereof a wasteland. You see? But again, once this devil puts certain things in place, he's going to be taken out of power real fast. Like, it ain't like this man about to be in power for 10, 20. Nah, man. Esau going to put these things in place to fulfill prophecy, and then the Lord going to take his ass out. Simple as that. Revelation Well, matter of fact, yeah, man, we already got that. Okay. So yeah, man, you know, you see things like this. Okay, they about to shut down the internet. Hey, we can't make this up. Esau, he's desperate, and this is his last ditch attempt. This is like Esau taking full court three with point .5 left on the clock, man. He's that desperate to win, but it's already written that he's not gonna win. He gonna shoot the shot, but he gonna airball. So with that, I end it here. In closing call, Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua Bashem Rakah Kedash. Until next time, Shalom to the elect.